This documentary by the Eat Ghana Rice campaign makes the case for why Ghanaians should prioritize Ghana rice brands over imported ones. Rice has become Ghana's second most important cereal after maize, with annual consumption now reaching 1.8 million metric tons. Yet, even as local farmers produce high-quality rice, Ghana spends an estimated $300 million each year importing the grain. A strong preference for foreign rice continues to overshadow Ghana brands, and that is the challenge the Eat Ghana Rice campaign is determined to confront.
I'm Dr. Ama Opondia. I work with the John A. Kufuor Foundation. We are undertaking a project, a Ghana Rice project, which is supported by AGRA. We have other collaborators, Hopeline and Farm Wallets, that is working with us on this project. Basically, we are doing the Eat Ghana Rice campaign because, we've been advocating for governments to make sure that we put in place policies for schools to use Ghana rice, for institutions, and to tighten our borders. The other half of it is the citizens, and that is where we think it's also important for the citizens to eat the rice. So when we eat Ghana rice, it will create demand, even a bigger demand than what we have now. So that is why we are going on this campaign. In fact, Christmas is around the corner. In Ghana, rice and chicken move together, especially at Christmas. So as the poultry industry is campaigning, we are also campaigning seriously with them for people to buy Ghana rice this holiday, this Christmas season, and continue to eat Ghana rice the whole year through so that we can support our farmers.
Various stakeholders confirm Ghana rice brands are now of better quality than a lot of imported brands.
Ghana rice can be packaged and taste in fact, in most cases from what I have tasted, and by the way, I have tasted a lot of rice already, different varieties. They are showing all the rice you know about, green rice, wache, our good own jollof, and then even cinnamon rice. And these are all made in Ghana rice, that is produced from made in Ghana rice. The nutritional integrity is protected because there's no over polishing of it. There's a lot of fiber and there's a lot of additional nutrients that are healthy for us as a country. Now, what is amazing is that they've actually demonstrated potential to have good quantities and acreages of production. Not just that, there is also evidence that we are able to add to the value chain development of these rice products. So they've been milled, they've been packaged in ways that are overly competitive with what we see around. Let's remind ourselves, this country spends in excess of $500 million every year importing rice. Now, from what we've seen here, if you and I as Ghanaians can develop the taste and deliberately patronize made in Ghana rice, then it means that our expenditure on rice importation bill is going to reduce drastically. Our health is going to improve as well. Our expenditure line on health-related non-communicable diseases, etc., due to our foods will be curtailed. There are a lot of advantages to this. And I want to say create jobs. So you heard recently that there was a glut in sale of paddy rice. It's just because the industry uptick and the conscious promotion of this for industries to process. But if industries process and package and we don't buy, then they will not be able to produce further. And so I want to use this opportunity to invite every Ghanaian to realize that this potential exists for our rice industry and also our nutritional integrity. We are satisfied that AGRA has gone through all the processes supporting rice seed production in various ways. There are different varieties. And now we have all these organizations that are taking up the promotion of the processing of that and the packaging and marketing. And so what we need now is the citizens agreeing that that is the way to go, and we patronizing this made in Ghana, rice in particular, so that we can reduce the rice imports into this country.
AGRA has focused on working with NGOs and institutions to improve the production of Ghana's rice from our farmers.
I have enjoyed the rice and the quality is good. So the advocacy should intensify the advocacy for Ghanaians to adopt eating Ghana rice.
We should patronize it because it is from our local areas. And if we patronize it, our farmers too, they are going to get something out of it. But if you don't patronize it and we use the foreign ones, we have to import them. And as we import them, we need foreign currency to import those rice. And by buying them, it means we are creating employment for those overseas. And if we should patronize the local ones, I think we are going to help our people get jobs.
Ghanaians from all walks of life agree that Ghana rice is the best.
As a lover of local rice, something I eat daily, you know, it's nutritious. And then the production of local rice itself locally would help local farmers and also boost revenue in the country. So I honestly am a supporter of anything Ghanaian, anything that will help boost our economy, anything that would help improve on our revenue, anything that would give local markets, you know, the access to something more profitable. You know, I'm up for that. So local rice is superb, and I think I would entreat that in every household in Ghana, we get one day, at least try it. People are a bit, you know, hesitant trying it because, you know, as Ghanaians, we are used to, you know, trying foreign delicacies and things. So, but I had to introduce this to a friend, and they liked it so much. They were used to this long grain, extra long grain rice from outside and everything. But I introduced one brand to them, and as I speak with you, that's their home delicacy, you know.
I've tasted the Efienifi, I've tasted Nana, I've tasted other brands, and they are really nice. They are really nice, and I think it's high time we start promoting our own. Christmas is just around the corner. We have some few weeks to Christmas, and all I can say is we should invest locally. They are really nice. The grains, oh my gosh. I think it's high time we start promoting Ghanaian local rice. We have an authentic Ghanaian taste. The smell of the rice and that of the smell of foreign brands, I prefer the local.
Farmers say their lives will be better off if more Ghanaians consume Ghana rice.
There is rice that is coming from unapproved rows, and those rice are substandard rice that is coming from Togo borders, then the Abidjan borders. This rice, they are not paying any revenue to the government, yet the local industries are collapsing. The current stock we have, the government alone cannot absorb it. Government-owned policy documents stated clearly that they are anticipating 1.7 million tons of rice this year. So if last year's surplus is over 200 tons, and we are currently going to produce 1.7 million tons, who is going to buy it? Currently, farmers are crying because they are owing banks.
If our produce are not bought, and government rather sees it wise to import maize and rice from other countries into Ghana, what are they doing to us? The criminal activities are going to increase. They are crying of galamsey. We all go and join the galamsey. Because our produce maize is not bought, rice is not bought, and that's the major product I produce.
Partners of the Eat Ghana Rice campaign say they will continue to work hard to ensure Ghana rice continues to live up to expectation.
We are working with a number of implementing agencies, not just the Kufuor Foundation, Hopeline Institute and Farmer Wallet, but with research institutions. We're working with the West African Crop Improvement Center at the University of Ghana. We're currently working with KNUST on some varieties. We're working with SARI, a number of research institutions, and even under the Council for Scientific and Industrial Research to bring out good varieties that can be locally produced, and then that would mimic some of the ones we are importing. If you look at Olam's Mama Gold and then what we have here, Spring Grow, for example, they are jasmine varieties that are locally produced. You smell the aroma, it's just like the jasmine ones. So I believe AGRA is doing this so that we can promote local consumption of locally produced rice.
As you see, initially most of our packaging were in this form, but as part of the program, education and all that, we have encouraged our processors to adopt packaging that are attractive and competitive. These are the kind of packaging that comes with the imported rice. We are competing with them. We can't compete with them if we still go the old way. So we have encouraged them, supported them, trained them, and they have moved, most of them have moved from the old type of packaging to this new form of packaging.
Ghana rice is fresh. So when we harvest, it doesn't stay in the storage for like 5 years and all of that. We eat almost immediately what we are harvesting. So first of all, Ghana rice is fresh. And in terms of the milling, we make sure that we are not polishing and over-polishing it so that it retains some of the nutrients. And for example, we have brown rice too, which is also very nutritious. And Ghana rice now, the quality has improved. We have worked with FDA, with the support of AGRA. We work with FDA and Ghana Standards Authority to make sure that there are no stones and the quality is very, very good. Additionally, we are making sure that the packaging, you know, sometimes the packaging and the variety, they like the aromatic ones. The variety that we are planting jasmine, we are planting agra. All of these are very aromatic varieties that Ghanaians like. So there's a change and we want Ghanaians to embrace it. Ghana rice is our grain and our pride, so we want all Ghanaians to embrace that.
Consuming Ghana rice is a patriotic investment in the future of our country. We urge every Ghanaian to consume Ghana rice. Ghana rice, our grain, our pride.